Gentlemen, let me ask you something that might strike close to home. When was the last time you woke up with that natural, unmistakable sign of vitality? A firm and reliable morning erection. I'm not asking out of curiosity, but because it's a genuine indicator of how your body is functioning under the hood. For millions of men, especially those over 50, that once predictable signal fades, slowly, quietly. Some haven't noticed it for months, even years. They chalk it up to just getting older. But what if I told you that this isn't just about intimacy or libido? In fact, that morning erection, what we often casually refer to as morning wood, is much more than a sexual health signal. It's one of the body's most telling, no-cost diagnostic tools. It's your cardiovascular health, neurological function, and hormonal balance all reporting in before you've even gotten out of bed. It's your body's natural health report card, and it delivers results daily. No referral. No blood draw, no copay, just you and your biology. And the most exciting part? You can get it back, naturally. No pharmaceutical shortcuts, no high-risk injections, and no expensive treatments. Just smart, research-backed nutrition. Specifically, 2 powerful vitamins that, when taken at night, trigger a cascade of restorative processes while you sleep. Before we go any deeper into the science, I ask just one thing. If you find this kind of practical, evidence-based guidance valuable, support this channel. Tap the like button, click subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Where are you watching from? It's inspiring to see men from all over the world taking ownership of their health. Now here's the truth most men aren't told. The decline in morning erections is not an unavoidable symptom of age. It's not something you're meant to accept or silently endure. In clinical terms, it's a functional warning. A red flag from 3 critical systems in the male body. First, your vascular system, the health and flexibility of your blood vessels. Second, your endocrine system, specifically your body's ability to produce and regulate testosterone. And third, your nervous system, responsible for transmitting signals quickly and accurately. When any one of those begins to deteriorate, the early signs often show up between the sheets, or more precisely, before you even leave the sheets. Losing morning erections isn't just inconvenient. It can actually precede cardiovascular issues by several years. Just as a check engine light signals deeper wear inside your car, this seemingly minor change could mark the beginning of declining vascular elasticity, lowered testosterone output, or nerve issues tied to inflammation and oxidative stress. Allow me to introduce myself for those new here. I'm Dr. Lily Morgan, a board-certified urologist with years of focused experience helping men reclaim their confidence and physiological integrity. And believe me when I say, you are not past your prime. Not in your 50s, not in your 60s, and not even in your 70s or 80s if you approach your health strategically. My goal today isn't to sell you youth. It's to help you preserve and restart the vitality you already have. That starts by supporting your body's natural rhythm. Specifically, there are 2 vitamins, often overlooked, that act as catalysts for testosterone production, vascular repair, and cellular regeneration, but only when taken at the correct time, at night. Let's begin where the issue often starts. The first nutrient I want to talk to you about is vitamin D3, but not in the way you're used to hearing it. Most people associate vitamin D with bone health, and while that's true, its impact goes far beyond skeletal strength. Vitamin D functions more like a hormone than a vitamin. Scientifically speaking, it plays a critical role in stimulating Leydig cells in the testes, the cells responsible for producing testosterone. Without optimal levels of vitamin D3, testosterone synthesis slows, often leading to decreased libido, poor energy levels, and reduced erection quality. Moreover, vitamin D helps maintain vascular elasticity, ensuring your arteries and capillaries remain responsive and soft, essential for blood flow. It also lowers silent chronic inflammation, a key contributor to arterial stiffness, prostate sensitivity, and nerve interruption. In fact, A study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology confirms that vitamin D supplementation can increase free testosterone levels in deficient men by up to 25%, provided other conditions are also addressed. Now, let's talk timing. Here's a clinical insight many don't know. Testosterone naturally peaks during the early morning hours, typically between 3 and 7 a.m. That's when your body is trying to repair, rebuild, and rebalance. To leverage this peak production window, vitamin D3 supplementation works far more effectively when taken at night, especially when paired with a healthy fat source, like olive oil, avocado, or salmon. These fats help the fat-soluble vitamin get absorbed properly into your bloodstream. Taken in the morning, you may lose the sync with your body's overnight repair cycles. Taken at night, you unlock the hormonal machinery your body is already designed to run. You're simply fueling it. That brings me to the second key player in this nighttime strategy, a vitamin that might surprise you. Vitamin K2. Think of D3 as the engine behind testosterone and vascular health. But without K2, that engine can steer you in the wrong direction. Why? Because vitamin D enables the absorption of calcium, vital for strong bones. But if your body has nowhere to send that calcium, it can deposit in your arteries, leading to dangerous calcification. This is where K2 becomes essential. Vitamin K2 activates proteins that guide calcium away from arteries and into bones and teeth, where it belongs. It's like a traffic director, ensuring smooth flows and no roadblocks, literally. Clinically, low levels of K2 have been associated with arterial stiffening, a primary contributor to erectile dysfunction. With optimal K2 levels, your vessels stay open, elastic, and responsive, allowing for healthy blood flow, the essential foundation of erection quality. And yes, like D3, K2 is fat-soluble, making its absorption vastly more effective when taken with dinner. A good source of healthy fats dramatically improves the bioavailability of both vitamins. And when taken together at night, you're not just restoring vitamin levels, you're syncing with your natural hormonal circadian rhythms, supporting testosterone release, vascular healing, and even libido-related neurotransmitters like dopamine and nitric oxide. So here's a doctor-backed nightly protocol. Simple, safe, and effective. With your evening meal, take a high-quality combined vitamin D3 and K2 supplement. Look for formulations that offer the right synergy. Ideally with 1,000 to 2,000 international units of D3 and 90 to 200 micrograms of K2, preferably as MK7. Add in a healthy fat source like grass-fed butter, olive oil, or nuts. Then, sleep. Your system does the rest. But remember, it doesn't stop there. Proper blood flow also depends on proper hydration. After all, blood is nearly 50% water. Dehydration thickens blood, slows vascular function, and undermines all your hormonal efforts. Equally important, get a consistent 7 to 8 hours of restorative sleep. Sleep is when testosterone production peaks, when your metabolism resets, and when cellular repair goes into overdrive. And finally, give it time. The body responds consistently to consistency. Most men begin noticing positive changes in 2 to 3 weeks. Improved energy upon waking, elevated mood, and yes, the steady return of that once familiar morning firmness. Now let me be very clear. This journey is not about trying to be 25 again. It's about reclaiming your vitality and dignity as a man, at whatever age you are. You deserve to wake up feeling strong, capable, and alive. And the good news? That outcome doesn't require synthetic hormones, blue pills, or invasive procedures. All it takes to start is 2 vitamins, taken strategically with a simple, nourishing meal, and a commitment to giving your body the tools it's been missing. I've seen men in their 60s, 70s, even well into their 80s, reset their internal systems and rediscover a quality of life they thought had passed. Because aging may be inevitable, but biological decline is not. So if you're ready to take the first step, start tonight. Eat well, hydrate, rest intentionally, and supply your body with D3 and K2 in the way nature intended, at night, replenishing you while you sleep. I'm Dr. Katie Anderson, and I'm here to remind you that confidence, energy, and strength are not the privileges of youth. They are the rewards of wisdom and action. Your body wants to heal. Your hormones want to function. Your vascular system wants to flow freely. Give them the conditions to thrive. If this message resonated with you, let me know by liking this video, subscribing for more accurate and actionable health insights, and dropping a comment to share where you're watching from and how you're taking action. You're not alone on this path, and your best days can absolutely still be ahead of you. Stay strong, stay informed, and most importantly, stay in the fight for your health. I'll see you in the next one.